So we calling this a date or what? I'm just still like in the head, just being like, the serenade of the train's wheels skirting along the tracks plays distantly. The two of us resting against the soft chairs as we await this rather pointless ride's end. Are we like sitting next to each other or across like last time? Or don't you don't you think this is stalking? Our our date is stalking Kyoko. Perfect. God damn it.
Not if we're a certain distance behind her.
No, I still think it counts as stalking.
We just coincidentally had the same idea as her. That's all.
No, I don't think the two of us can really get away with following her into a science shop or wherever the hell Kyoko goes to buy her supplies. We'd only just managed to catch the train behind hers. It wouldn't really have been possible to hide ourselves running down the platform to catch up to her. I think that goes against the entire idea of stalking anyway. With the train continuing to glide across the rails, the carriage sways side to side gently with occasionally enough force to flick Naomi's hair slightly close to me. Oh my god. For whatever reason, Naomi had picked a seat which unbelievably breaks my personal space. What is happening? The smell of her shampoo, tropical in nature, mixes in with her prior perspiration to create an abstract fragrance behind me. So this is what a girl smells like. Oh, yeah. Oh, while stalking Kyoko. Oh, yes. Well, I don't plan on getting punched today. It's creepy enough just to notice it. She already knows what you're thinking, man. Regardless, for her to choose such a position after our previous outings, it's a contrast to how she usually treats me. If she feels we're close enough that she could practically use me as a pillow, I don't think it's much of a problem. Coming to a stop, screeching noise interrupts the otherwise silence as the train comes to a halt. The motion, enough to jerk Naomi's body on a trajectory towards my own. No! Ah! A collision ensues as her side bumps into mine, almost with enough force to end up on top of me. Luckily enough, she has a soft pair of...
Where do you think you're touching?
Regaining balance, Naomi stands before me as I lay slumped against my chair, still in a state of shock over what's actually just happened. How's it my fault? You fell on top of me!
Yeah, right.
I mean, into me, not on top. Not quite there yet.
I bet you enjoyed that, you fucking pervert.
Damn! Well, a little bit, not even gonna lie. As the scattered populace looks onward towards these events, Naomi continues to ignore all the stares as she marches down towards the doors, only to turn her back in anger once again.
Hurry up. We're not going to find her if you just sit there.
I still feel bad about the stalking. The trains loop back around anyway. There's still a chance she'll get on this one and coming back. But fuck it, we'll just go be creeps. Graced with the expanding cityscape before us. The beams of the sun kisses against our skin as it's evident both Naomi and I are in fact sweating. Also, just gonna point this out here because I just happened to glimpse, because you know how my eyes are always down here looking at the text, but right when it faded in, you already know. For her, it probably isn't much of a problem, but having ran here to catch up to Kyoko has trained me. Well, I mean, I'm a no athletic loser. Turning back towards me, forehead coated with a light glaze, Naomi bats a look of repugnancy.
Damn, you really need to get to the gym.
Well, maybe if you took me to the gym instead of doing this. Do you really want me there?
If you're gonna go, I'll just have to put up with it.
Oh my god. Still giving me a distasteful answer. Naomi turns back and scans the space around us with a look of concern. having disregarded blatancy, if Kyoko was anywhere around here, she would have seen us by now.
So, how do you plan on finding her?
What? But stalking her was your idea.
But you're the one who knew where she went.
But that doesn't mean oh my god. She's right. Kyoko told me that she was going to go buy... We could just get some more, right?
But by the time we get there, the store will be closed. It's already pretty late.
Ooh. Oh. I don't think we're going to find her, actually.
And why's that?
She's probably gone home by now. I don't think telling her that I'd forgotten all about Kyoko deciding to head home would have been a good idea. Now that we've actually made the journey for literally nothing.
We may as well give up then.
That's okay, Naomi. There's always tomorrow for more stalking opportunities. For someone who's supposed to be the star of the track team, she has a surprising lack of ambition. Standing complacently, graced by a spring breeze, Naomi's hair sways idly as she bats an expression a match. The stoic, pensive gaze into the distance as we both contemplate our reasons for being here, Kyoko and the stalking.
So, what do you want to do now?
It's surprising enough that she wants to do something with me. But I guess we have become better friends now, I guess. Rather, she seems less disgusted by the idea of someone seeing us together. Let's go to the cat. God damn it, no! Who the hell are you?
Watch where you're going, alright?
I thought we were just standing here. Out of nowhere appears the girl before me, having being the one who'd bumped into her. Oh. The look on her face isn't a happy one, and similarly, Naomi appears a little ticked off too. I can't tell who, though. How about not walking so close to me instead? Damn. It's not the best thing to come out of my mouth, but the words convey my feelings. Damn, that was a little... The girl's short, dark hair gently brushes against her cheeks as she puffs them up in a nondescript manner. It's not anger, it's not disgust, it's an emotion that I can't put my finger on. Lord, is this what I have to deal with? Now there are two of them. Maybe it is anger after all. What? A chain reaction.
Don't mind him. He's just an idiot.
You're taking her side?
Why wouldn't I?
She said without any trace of sarcasm. Naomi's words stabbed deep into what I thought was our growing friendship. Perhaps she does hate me after all, or I've overestimated our friendship.
It's nice to finally meet someone who thinks alike.
Jesus. It doesn't seem like for me that there's any way of making a stand against this bombardment.
I'm Naomi.
Is this really the time for introductions? I mean, it could be. Looking toward her outstretched hand, all I can feel is a pang of unease as I watch this new friendship, new relationship taking shape. Looking towards her quizzically, the girl takes a brief moment of pause before responding with a similar grace.
Sai, it's nice to meet you.
Sai, huh? Let's click this and see what happens. Well, shit, I gotta, here, it's just... Sai, height, it's a bit creepy to ask. Birthday, you're not invited. Wow, fuck you too! Sai, a girl seemingly disconnected from the world around her, lives life with the philosophy that the best reaction is a subdued one. At least she tries to. Miss Pandora's box herself. It's hard to fathom what wonders her mind holds. Her straightforward nature hits hard, and her words even harder. With so much mystery behind her, she'll throw in the confusion free of charge. God damn it. No, gotta hit this button.
What's your dog called?
Look at a smug ass fucking. Also, what? Looks like I've got one way ticket aboard the Bully Jerk Off Express. No bully policy! Oh, I don't want to be a dog. It's Jerk Off.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Good lord. Now face toward me, Sai's face casts an embarrassed expression as she stretches her arm out towards me too. I want to say Saya for some reason, but no, it's not. Her small yet oddly attractive hand touches the breezy air as she awaits my own actions. Feelings of warmth flow through the essence of my arms as I meet her previously cold words with warm ones of my own. It's a pleasure. Despite having a rocky start, the thoughts and feelings radiating from Sai don't seem to be intentional. After all, anyone would be rather annoyed if someone had bumped into them. I'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, with the presence of Naomi, preventing any negative thoughts from swaying her, doesn't look like it'll be easy.
I bet you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yes. And what if I did? Would that make you jealous? Ooh!
Pervert!
Oh my god. Sai responds with a blissful giggle, a sign itself that the three of us have become oddly too acquainted in the span of a couple minutes. It's not as if that'd stop Naomi, though. Now standing idly with a smile, Say nestles, sigh, brain. Nestles her hands by her sides, lightly skirting against her vibrant plum coat. The attire itself can't be called apt for this type of weather. The sun itself beating down upon us as summer ever looms around the corner. But it looks good on her.
Do you mind looking somewhere else?
Nope. Oh, sorry.
It's just a bother.
A bother?
Yeah, he really is.
Of course, Naomi steps in for an easy jab.
Anyway, you busy? How about having a coffee with me?
What about us? Coffee with us. What about me? I'm here too. Shifting her eyes in my direction, a glassy, cold look greets me with hesitation as Naomi mulls over my answer.
You could come too, I guess.
The ideas behind talking about, even stalking about Kyoko have flown out the fucking window. However, within Naomi's heart, those feelings are still burning with passion. Well, we already missed her. We missed our chance, so to do something else. Charring her mind as she lives each day in regret. Jesus. I guess everyone needs a break from that type of mindset. Naomi especially. Alright, let's just go and at our usual chair, usual seat. As expected, we end up in the cafe anyway.
I need to go somewhere. I'll be back shortly.
Somewhere? What do you mean? It's almost in a hurry, I'll bet with some sense of modesty. Naomi rises from her chair to make a beeline out of our sight. Did she need to go to the bathroom? The state of affairs, once rife with chatter between Naomi and Sai, and occasionally me, mellows into an aura of silence, which I'd kind of predicted. It's not as if Sai and I are the best of friends, we literally just met.
She's gone to the restroom.
I had a feeling. I could tell that. She's not the one to mince words. I mean. Continuing with the silence, Sai fidgets idly with her phone as we both await Naomi's return. Oh, she's one of them. The door behind us swings open audibly as the sounds of the city, along with the cool brush of air, are led inside. Oh. Wee-woo, alert, Space Marines. Bad juju, bad news. Kyoko! Oh, shit. Turning my head in fright. Just hide. I'm not even here. The cast image of Kyoko before me hits my eyes as she tilts her head quizzically, batting me a confused look. Along with her, a bag of goodies clutched between her fingers as she brushes aside her hair against her cheek. This ain't good. This is not good. What are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same. Who's that?
I don't barely even know, actually.
Is she your girlfriend?
Stop smugging me. What? No. Although it's not like I wouldn't.
Huh? But I'm your friend. And a girl too.
Oh my god, Kyoko. Standing up briefly, I close the distance between myself and Kyoko, letting a small whisper into her ear.
Really?
Bursting into a flurry, Kyoko's face deepens with a shade of crimson, the classical signs of embarrassment. It's certainly cute, but there are other pressing matters.
It's not like that. Do you really think not?
Oh, shh. Slamming my finger against her mouth in a desperate desire for hopeful silence. Sigh, fuck. Leaves her question hanging in the air. Kyoko's delicate exhibition of embarrassment morphs to one of quizzical questioning.
Nah? You mean sodium, right? What about it?
Oh, that's sodium. Shh. She really this dense?
The sodium! I forgot. I've gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Oh, thank God. We ain't ready for that confrontation yet. Turning around in a flash, Kyoko's hair briefly whisks across my body as her body spins before skirting in the air as she runs out through the open door. I guess the store really was open after all. Well,
I don't need to ask. You're a two-timer, aren't you? Disgusting.
oh my God. Well, it's not like that.
What's all the commotion about?
If you shh, don't you say anything. You know my secret. Oh my God, no. That's not how it is. Just make myself seem even worse than I already look. Seemingly having also joined the Appear Out of Nowhere club, Naomi stands behind me with a grin, letting off a smug aura to cover the fact that she'd been in the toilet for she was in there for a long time. Or rather, ridiculously convenient amount of time. Nothing, really.
Yep, absolutely nothing.
As if trying to rile me with sarcasm, Sai's words go unheeded by Naomi as she pulls out her phone in a cliched act of boredom. I'd rather hear her say it, but I get the message loud and clear. I guess we should probably get going.
Oh, you noticed? I finished my drink ages ago.
For the record, I've finished too.
You just had to say it. Thanks for the input. Finishing the drink of my own, I raised to join the two girls. The aches of having been sat down for too long now so apparent. Guess we really did enjoy ourselves despite some very close calls. That's what I'm fucking saying. We almost had a...
She had to go again.
What is wrong with her? At this point, I'm rather concerned about what Naomi must have ate. Ruminating over the day's events through the choppy silence of the carriage. The only thing that's on my mind is Kyoko and Naomi's relationship, as that's usually what's on my mind nowadays. The issue itself floating in my thoughts constantly as these two girls have burrowed their way deep into my now routine life. The orchestra of the world continues. The sounds around me only being an occasional cough from Sai spliced into the usual rattling of the train's wheels.
Again?
Oh. Oh, how soon silence is quickly shattered. Kyoko, this isn't good, not at all. Knowing Kyoko, she's going to want to sit with me for the rest of the trip. A practical bomb beside me, waiting to trigger upon Naomi's return.
Just what are you doing with that girl?
I have a name, I think.
I think.
My parents gave it to me.
Go fucking figure.
Is she your girlfriend?
No. Jesus. What? No.
But I'm your...
She's literally just fucking with me.
No, wait. I'm not.
See? She's just fucking with me. I don't think that joke really worked. Shifting focus toward Kyoko, she still stands befuzzled in confusion as she stares me down. Her deep chocolate eyes glistening with inquisitivity. A look I've only really seen her make back in the club. With time continuing to dwindle on, I really need to do something to stop the worst sequence of events from happening. Okay, how do I do this? Either I pray that Naomi has to like take a shit for the rest of the trip, or I do something. Oh God.
Oh, it's you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Wow. I can tell now that the feelings flowing through Naomi were ones of sadness and regret. Malice wasn't even an option. Picking up my phone, all I can do is hope I can get a message to her. Stay. Stay where you are. Kyoko's here. That should probably do it. I hope. Sure enough, a buzz of confirmation marks Naomi's response. What? You sure? You seem like the type of guy who'd want to message me during my private time. Private time? This ain't no fucking joke.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Having seen the attention placed on my phone, Kyoko veers up close to look at me, brain, look close to me. With a look of wonder in her eyes. Nothing, just sending a message home. I'm lying. No.
I'd like to see your home.
This isn't the time, Kyoko. Her feelings of warmth aren't lost on me. The words themselves enough to send a flutter through my heart. Yet, with the question of how Naomi's going to get off the train without being spotted, and why Sai even is still here with us, I don't think I can focus on them right now. Okay, well, one day, right?
Really?
Yes, we could just... I wouldn't say it's that exciting to justify such a reaction. It's fine. I don't... Lifting up my phone once more, time continues to count down as Naomi awaits my response. Having her distrust me would really mess things up. Just click a message. Private. You're really doing that in there? I want to! I want to so bad. It's such a good thing to pass up. The jokester in me just... I know the right answer's this one. But this one... Oh, it's so good. I must resist urge to be dumb. We're just gonna sit here for a while. This is like the most intense decision I've had in a while. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna do the technique where I can't. Wait, can I do it with the? I can. Okay, I'm gonna do the mouse, the arrows, and let fate decide. Okay, well that's slightly depressing. I was hoping it was going to be the other one. Trying to joke around with her isn't an option. One misinterpretation and another confrontation between the two is bound to happen. Despite both still holding the same feelings in their heart, neither are ready for such a blunt, spur-of-the-moment reunion. Being straight up is the best option. Quickly enough, Naomi's response flashed up on the screen. Alright, okay, good. The message, not quite what I was expecting, but at least it avoids the danger in the situation. I'd imagine Naomi would have sent something a bit more feisty, but especially if I sent the last thing. But I guess now there's really no point. We're close enough. We're friends.
I wouldn't want to see it. It's probably stereotypical.
It kind of is. The pause in her sentence, enough of a sign to say she changed that last word. I don't even know you. Why do you think you'd even go?
There could be a chance. There's a chance the sun might explode.
Well, actually, there's a guarantee that the sun will explode. It just isn't going to happen for like another billion years or something. And when it does, basically, our solar system's fucked. But we're not going to talk about it.
No. The sun will never explode. It'll only expand and wipe out humanity in 6 billion years.
See, that's what I meant. I didn't mean it explodes. It just kind of, yeah, what she said. Just keeps going, and then... What a lovely thought.
Anyway, someone gave me her number.
Me?
No! Why do you have to question it? It wasn't even you. Just a friend. Having Kyoko find out now that I've been in cahoots with Naomi isn't in anyone's best interests. Sai really doesn't know how to stay quiet, but I can't expect her to know the truths behind these two girls. Still, the sad look locked onto Kyoko's face, masking cuteness with woe, certainly tells me what I need to know. She still has those feelings.
Friends.
Oh my god. Resting beside me, Kyoko sits favorably closer to me than I was expecting. Her light body plopping down on the seat, delicately, yet still enough for me to feel it. Eyes directed toward the floor. It's obvious to me that she's captivated in thought. Not in the usual curious, experimentative thoughts which usually springs through her mind in the club, but ones of pensiveness and regret. The thoughts rooted in solemnness.
You wanted to know about Naomi, right?
Oh god, we're doing this now? I mean, this is good, despite being able to take a guess that the name would come out through her mouth. Hearing it in her own words is still enough to send a jolt of fear through my body. Spending the day with her and having to mull over their relationship is still a guilt that I have to bear, even if it's almost routine. Knowing Naomi's probably still stuck in the toilet too probably adds to that feeling. Yeah? She remained silent beside me, probably knowing that this isn't her Sai remained silent beside me, not she. God damn it, brain. My brain auto-corrected Sai to she. Yeah, don't get involved. That very silent adds to the pressures I'm feeling from Kyoko.
You know, I've never always been in the science club.
Yeah, I know. Naomi being the one who told me, the words sound different coming from Kyoko's mouth. Her lips trembling, the emotion of gloom continues to well on her face, the tears of sadness building up in her eyes. This isn't an image I'd asked to see, but I knew I'd have to face it with her.
I used to be on the athletics team.
Yeah? Really? Never knew. Telling her now that I already knew is probably out of the question.
Well, as you can tell, I don't do that sort of thing anymore.
Yes? Oh my god, no crying. Lifting her sunken head, Kyoko turns to face me. A clear look of woe struck her face. Whoa, struck face. Whoa, struck face. Not struck her face. That sounds way worse. A set of usually puffy cheeks now rend as the sparkling trails of teardrops stream down them. Her lips still soft and glossy, being scrunched down as her teeth sink anxiously into them.
I used to be friends with her. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know everything.
We used to do everything together.
Continuing to build sorrow in her heart, the words of Kyoko cause my own to beat passionately as a sense of empathy builds up within. Despite knowing the truth, knowing how much Naomi cares about her, it's still hard to contemplate how big their disconnect really is. Two best friends, two teammates, torn apart by what's ultimately a misunderstanding. A stupid one, yes, but Naomi's intentions were never hostile.
There were rumors. I'm guessing you've heard.
Rumors, of course, I've heard. Had never seemed so apparent until now. Before I knew her, the odd conversation, pieces of gossip, all that had made it into my ears. I thought they were about the tests, about her intelligence. I'd always thought they were wrong.
They ruined my race. She ruined my race.
But
They made me look like I cheated.
it wasn't like she was trying, you know.
That's why it's hard to forgive her.
Oh boy, I don't do well when crying, when people cry. Considering I cry all the time, with tears now flowing, all I could do is hold back the desire to comfort Kyoko. Whether it'd be appropriate or not, I can't really judge that given the complexity of the situation. What I do now is the stuff like this, is that stuff like this. What I do know, brain, is that the stuff like this really isn't easy on my heart. I know, right? The feelings within me are tearing me apart as each day of this continues. Each day focusing on two girls that I hardly have known for 2 weeks. Kyoko lifts her eyes upward towards mine. The real image of her sadness now ever so clear as our minds lock onto one another. I can't see her like this anymore. Oh my god. What do you mean, like, well, we're gonna do this one because, you know, we're trying to do the Naomi stuff like we figured, but like, this is like kind of, you know, if this feels like you're picking a side, but at the same time, this is definitely like, since we've spent all the time with Naomi, or we know how she feels about the whole situation. So, although, like, it'd be more like, nah, there was no, like, she wasn't trying to, like, screw you over or something. So we're doing that. Her eyes still waiting for an answer. The only thing that really comes to mind is her feelings. Not Kyoko's, but Naomi's. A girl distraught over her own actions. That's clear enough from spending so much time around her. But today, I could tell her pain had gotten worse. She's desperate. I mean, stalking. It might be hard to forgive her, but I think she knows that. For you to be such good friends, I can't see why she'd suddenly turn on you. She wouldn't just mess up your race out of malice. It's probably a misunderstanding. Yeah, see?
Misunderstanding?
Man, I'm putting in work. She was your best friend, right? Am I going to be like, Naomi, come out here? Kyoko's eyes still tell a different story. That of hurt. No matter how smart she really is, nobody's able to find the truths they need that easily. The mask of emotions covering up what both of them really feel.
It could be, but she kept her distance. I can't help but think she was scared. I was the second best on the team. I don't know. I'm going to take some time to think about it.
I'm putting in work, though. Wiping away the tears meandering down her cheeks, Kyoko looks up with a smile that's as cute as it is. Really pulls on my heartstrings, my heart bells. A girl once filled with sadness, now beaming towards me, even though she's still filled with sadness anyway. It just goes to show how far our relationship has really come. Yet I still need to work some things out with Naomi. With the train screeching to a stop, a quick glance out the window shows that we've arrived at our stop. Hopefully Naomi realizes this. She'd probably blame me for being stuck in the toilet. Oh, looks like we're here.
Coincidentally, I also happen to be getting off at this stop.
Sure you do. Really?
Promise.
Who is she, anyway?
Just an old friend.
You mean an old acquaintance?
I hate you.
No, wait. That still implies we're pretty close. An old stranger.
An old stranger. She's just a person. Door sliding open, our conversation stops abruptly as the three of us make our way out of the train. Met by the looming evening sky. A quick glimpse behind my back reveals a familiar figure in the distance. I guess we'll have to see each other tomorrow. Jesus. Alright, well. Oh God.
Your room is disgusting.
Why are you in my house?
I agree.
Get out! I didn't invite you here. Why are you even here? For Naomi to be here is one thing, but for Sai as well, it's just a situation I didn't expect myself to be in. From departing with Kyoko, it didn't take long for Naomi to sprint up to us with her abilities, you know, being the best athletics. But to say, I'm tired, let me in to rest, defeats the whole purpose of using the energy to run up to us in the first place. And she doesn't even look tired. Of course, I had to come in as well, contradicting what she said earlier.
There's a surprising lack of tissues in here.
Well, that's... Okay, so you want to know the strat, Naomi? I'll tell you the fucking strat. You take some paper towels, you shoot it in there, and then you throw it away. Alright? Fucking easy mess clean. Alright? Is that what you wanted to hear? Pointing towards my bin, all I can do is sigh. And I don't mean throw it away. You put that shit down in the toilet. Or burn it, whatever one you want. All I can do is sigh as Naomi continues to rummage through my room. Stop! Why are you even looking? Do you get off on this or something? I thought you hated me.
No, I don't hate you.
Yet she doesn't deny the thrills from invading my privacy.
Check beneath his bed. There's probably a sock under there.
See, I never understood using the sock. That shit doesn't make sense to me. Why would you want to use a sock? Socks are for your feet. And do you want a crusty old sock to shoot your shit into? That's disgusting. Don't look under there. Naomi, reaching in cautiously with her hand tucked away into her jacket sleeve, slowly drags out what I absolutely didn't want her to see. A strewn collection of magazines, each one slightly worn from years of use. This didn't have to happen.
Origami digest.
What's wrong with having a hobby, huh? You like running. Kyoko likes science.
I knew you were a weirdo, but
Guess I like origami.
I'd feel less disgusted if I actually found porno.
What do you mean?
Me too. Who gets off to origami?
Well, if you're talking about origami from Data Life, I could totally see how you would get off to that, but that's not what they're used for. And why would anyone use porno mags in this day and age when we have the internet? Exactly. Almost in sync, Naomi and Sai look over towards my desk. My laptop's still on standby. Don't you fucking do it. Makes a whirring noise, adding more pain to the silence. The computer's like, no, don't touch me. Don't you even think about it.
Wouldn't want to touch it anyway.
I will throw you both out this window. And then I'll have to fix my window. That stumble says otherwise. If you're so disgusted, why don't you just leave? I do have work to do.
I thought you would have wanted to spend time with me. I wanted to spend time with you.
Oh my god. Naomi trails off, looking blissfully towards the window with a look of thought within her eye. I wonder what she's thinking.
Anyway, I should probably get going.
If she's going, then I'll join her. But thanks for the tour.
After the whole rummaging in my room. It's not as if you were invited. Walking towards my door, I let out one last set of words to the girl before me, caught up with her own melancholic world. Naomi? Turning around, she stares at me with a set of wary eyes before looking away with a soft blush. Thanks for today. I actually enjoyed it. Stopped by a brief bit of hesitation, Naomi finally manages to speak up after leaving her mouth ajar, thoughts hanging in the air.
I enjoyed it too.
Alright, my heart now beating. It's those words which I could hear again and again. Her voice. Naomi. Oh my god. We got some. We'll see. At least we made that progress where we just were like, all right, listen, Naomi. It's just Kyoko. It's just a misunderstanding. Okay, just think about it. Just, that's what she's doing. And yeah, just we'll fix this problem right fucking quick. At least I hope. I really wanted to click that pervy option, the private time option though. Curse my arrow luck.